Failure means inability to score well in your examination. Failure means inability to attain the desired results that you wanted to expect in your examination or any walk of life. And yes, we all fear failure. But there are some common things that we do which calls for failure, which invites failure in our case. Guys, in this particular video, I'm going to tell you 4 important things that will lead you to failure in your upcoming examination. You avoid these things irrespective of whether you've studied well or not, irrespective of whether you've done your revision or not, irrespective of whether you covered your course well or not. If you avoid these 4 things, you've already taken a step away from failure. So yes, what are the 4 reasons for failure in student life? Reason number 1 is procrastination. You don't do things on time when it was meant to be done. Homework is not done properly. Revision is not done properly. The day you've dedicated to say audit, you've not done audit. The day that was dedicated to direct taxation, you've not been able to do that particular thing. So just sticking to the timetable. Just sticking to the timetable is getting you one step closer to success. So first and foremost thing is to stick to the timetable. Please be absolutely close to your timetable, irrespective of whether you're doing it effectively or not, but follow your timetable religiously. Do not procrastinate. Do all the things in an appropriate, timely manner. Yes, 1 day, half day, wastage is a normal loss, which will always happen. That's okay. But in the next day, recuperate the loss which has been done in the earlier day, and give effective time to study in the next day. So procrastination will definitely lead you to failure, and avoiding it will definitely lead you to success. Chase for perfection. Guys, we are not Amir Khan. Please, we are not Amir Khan, and we are not in Bollywood. Bollywood might chase perfection. Amir Khan chases perfection like a crazy person, and we appreciate him for that. We really love his movies, but in professional examination, perfection is never to be chased, because the course is so wide that attaining perfection in a limited tenure of 6 months is near to impossible. So don't be after PGBP, that I want to ace PGBP. Don't be after salary chapter, that I want to ace salary chapter. No, nothing doing. If you are 70% okay with PGBP chapter, if you have 70% okay with salary chapter, more than enough for scoring good marks in the examination. Don't just put in your 100% effort in one chapter and leave the other chapters. You can never be perfect. Vouch for it. Even the AIR 1, even the All India rank holder 1 cannot be perfect in the entire syllabus which has been prescribed by the Institute of Cost Accountants of India. So stop chasing perfection. Perfection is not the aim. Average studying is the aim, and covering the entire syllabus appropriately is the aim. Revising at least 3 times is the aim without perfection. So stop chasing perfection. Perfection is absolutely not to be chased. Fear of failure. This is one thing which scares the student community the most. What will happen if I am not qualified? What will happen? What will my mother say? What will my father say? What will my friends say if I'm not qualified? What if my friends become a CMA and I don't become a CMA on time? What if they qualify with an All India rank and I don't get an All India rank? What if I am delayed in my career? What if my career doesn't fly well? What if I don't get a salary of 50,000 rupees per month? I'll not be able to sustain my family. What if my economic condition is not improved and my exams are getting failed? Guys, one thing which you should take into consideration at a very, very practical note is that no degree can determine your efficiency and your success in your professional career. Most businessmen of the world are people who have not completed their higher education. So education is not correlated directly with your success. Even when education is not there in your life appropriately, then also success will be yours. There's no doubt about it. But education makes it a little easier. Education makes it a little, just like compounding effect, it will compound your success. That's the only benefit which education has. But you have nothing to lose. Even if you do not qualify in the upcoming examination, it's really okay. On a very practical note, I'm telling you this, just to wave off the fear and anxiety from your mind. Yes, you can be a teacher. Even if you have not qualified CA, CS, CMA, Bank, PO, UPSC, etc., etc., you can be a teacher. You can be a office assistant. You can be a accounts professional. I know a person who has not been able to qualify CA final. He was in CA Inter with me. He's my close friend. He was in CA Inter. He couldn't qualify CA final. Today he is the CFO of the biggest diagnostic chains in the country. He's the CFO of that particular company, a company which is having a turnover of more than 3,000 crores. He's CFO of that particular company. So no degree has the capability of measuring your success. So your success is absolutely, not absolutely correlated with a degree. So don't worry. Don't fear failure. Just give it your best shot, because you know that if you get this degree, then the success will be multiplied. It will be much more easier for you to step on success. And last but not all the least, failing to execute. Most students would, plan appropriately, but they fail to execute. They would plan their studies well. They would say that, oh, in the Diwali week, we are going to cover our CFR syllabus. But when Diwali comes, he would be engaged with his relatives in celebrations, buying sweets, giving sweets, and all kind of celebrations. But he will not be able to complete the course on time. So failing to execute is fourth important reason why most students fail. Even when time is less, if you utilize that time well, then history is created. I have seen students who have qualified CMA, who've qualified CA, who've qualified CS in 1 month of preparation. Yes, and I'm not kidding. I'm not just saying it just for motivating you. I've seen students who have qualified both groups of CMA final in just 1 month of dedicated studying. So nothing is impossible. If you execute well, then success will be yours, absolutely yours. So yes, these 4 reasons of failure, if you just amend these 4 reasons, I'm very sure success will be yours. And in the next examination, you will be qualified CMA, and you'll be sharing this screen with me on a tete-a-tete conversation with all of you on how did you score well during last 1 month of your examination. And students will be astonished to hear your motivational story. On that positive note, all the very best and happy studying.